Is blocking. Let's see if we can fix this thing. Uh-oh.
There goes your head.
There goes the whole system. There goes the system. Oh boy. Here we are. Are you just gonna hold us up like that?
I could do that. Why
Oh,
not?
that's not good. Let's see. Can we lean? Oh, oh, jeez.
Not even recording, like, on the podcast?
Well, we were, but I just, the thing... job.
Rough
Check
times.
1 2. Check 1 2. Give me a mic check, John.
1 2 check. Check. 1 2
All right,
check.
all right. Try leaning it. Try leaning.
On the hands?
Yeah, on the thing. Oh, it's not working.
That
Oh,
won't work. That
God
wouldn't
damn
work.
it. Let's forget this YouTube show.
No, this works like this. People love this. Wally loved this. His girlfriend loves me too, by the way. Not you so much. They didn't say anything about you.
Yeah, because she liked your movie review, right?
Yeah, probably.
So
Movies
what's
are
up, y'all?
awesome.
This is the Wrestling Uncensored pre-show. I'm Dave. He's Johnny. And we're on YouTube. And we're on the podcast as well. And I'm getting a message on my phone from Fred. We're going to move that away. So, Johnny, what's up? What do we have on the pre-show today? Anything? I got, like, really nothing going on. Everything is WWE involved right now with me.
Right.
So, I
think
kind of
me
want to
too.
get to the WWE stuff. Like, I don't even want to do a pre-show, to be honest. I want to get to the main show.
Well, I think maybe we should talk about Cena and Brie Bella, or Nikki Bella, right now, because maybe you can't say some things you'd want to say on the radio about that whole situation, because you're very angry about it.
I'm not that angry.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, whatever. Cena and Nikki broke up. I'm more sad for both of them than angry.
And,
Aren't you?
Well, I'm just upset because we had to live through that WrestleMania 33, and now WrestleMania 33 is a lie. So,
WrestleMania 33 is a lie. It's a work, John. It's not a lie. It's a work. Okay?
so the marriage was a work. Yeah, and that's what upset a lot of people.
Yeah, it happened in a wrestling ring. The proposal happened in a wrestling ring. What do you think? They'd really go through with it? It was a work, brother.
I think a lot of people are very upset it's a work.
No, it wasn't a work. It was real, but they couldn't get it together. They couldn't get married for one reason or another, and Cena and Nikki broke up. The first couple of the WWE. No longer. It was big news. It's big news. I'm sad for Nikki. I'm sad for Cena. I'm more sad for Nikki. Because, you know, she wants kids, and the clock is ticking on that, right? Her biological clock, of course. And men, we have more time for that kind of stuff. And Cena doesn't seem to want kids at all. So, yeah, I feel for Nikki. I hope she can find happiness, you know? I like Nikki Bella. I'm a big fan of hers. Watch her on Total Divas, Total Bellas, Fearless Nikki. She came back from neck surgery. Very impressive. And I know Cena was a big inspiration to her. So, I don't know. I liked them together. I was happy that they were going to get married. I thought everything was going well for them. It was kind of a shock when I saw they were breaking up this week. I was sad. I was sad. It was a sad week. You know? Not just Nikki and Cena, but Bruno Sammartino as well.
That's very sad.
The passing of Bruno is very sad.
82 years old. I didn't see Bruno, like, when I was growing up wrestling. He was, like, a commentator by then.
Yeah, me too. I mean, we're too young to have seen Bruno in his prime, but I've interviewed Bruno.
Okay.
I've watched Bruno, you know, and he always struck me as a gentleman, you know, like one of the real, genuine, good guys in pro wrestling. And there's not that many good guys in pro wrestling, you know? Everybody's got an angle, everybody's trying to work something for themselves, but Bruno just seemed genuine. Just seemed like a real good man. I mean, the guy hid from the Nazis in Italy for years, hiding in a mountain. Doctor said he was going to die of rheumatic fever. He managed to stay alive. The guy was sick for like 3 years in Italy when he was hiding from the Nazis. He managed to stay alive, got super jacked when he came to the United States.
Yes.
Super jacked. All natural. All natural. This guy was lifting weights, eating steaks, eating pasta, you know? All natural Bruno Sammartino, which is something that cannot be forgotten. The guy was ridiculously jacked. I mean, as a bodybuilder yourself, John, when you see a guy like Bruno, like, how did he do it natural? How did he do that?
It's very possible. You just have to be at the gym all the time, pretty much.
Well, yeah, you're at the gym all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
you're super jacked, okay? I'm not taking anything away from you, brother. But you ain't Bruno. You know, Bruno was a freak.
Different genetics, though.
Yeah, well, that's it. His
Yeah.
genetics really helped him out, I think. But, I mean, hard work as well. Crazy. One of the biggest, strongest dudes in the history of the business. The first John Cena, you know?
Well, when you look at it, he was the man that sold out Madison Square Garden more than anyone. And he'll always have that. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat that.
No, probably not. Probably not. Although people do say that those numbers were inflated. People say he sold out the Garden like 200 times. Apparently, that wasn't exactly the case. But he sold out the Garden a lot. Remember when CM Punk was cutting that promo saying, you know, when he was the longest reigning champion, he cut this great promo. He said, I'm the longest reigning champion, they say, of the modern era, but, you know, Bruno Sammartino didn't have to work my schedule. He worked twice a month at Madison Square Garden. I'm here every night working TLC matches with Ryback. I just, you know, I don't want to say anything bad about Bruno. Bruno worked a tough schedule. It was a tough, you know, for sure. But I just remember that promo from Punk, and it was true at the time, you know. Bruno worked hard, but the guys today have it a little bit different.
Well, it's evolved. The business has evolved, and it's just totally different landscape. And the way they put matches together, too, is just completely different. The way they pretty much, like, go through with the match and prepare for a match. Everything's completely different now.
Way more bumping, too, than back in Bruno's day, right? Guys are bumping around today, taking big bumps. It's more like a big crash type business than it used to be.
Well, especially with Bruno. I don't know, maybe in Mexico and Japan, I think may have always been that way, but...
Not like it is now.
Well, that's just the evolution, though. Because everyone wants the next big thing, next great big spot. So.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution is a mystery. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I don't really like that era, but that's
You
fine.
said evolution. I got excited.
It's okay. Just can't stand Evolution that much. Wasn't that great?
You love Randy.
Randy's good. That was the best part of Evolution.
Hey, what about Triple H?
Yeah, Triple H and God Mode, not so much. Cookie Monster, you should put your head down in shame. Completely.
You can tell I have a little baby around me. I'm hanging out with a Cookie Monster. I got toys all over the place.
Not a lot of respect for your son, obviously. You just throw stuff around like that. Shameful.
We're having good times here on the YouTube pre-show. This is a new feature. We're on YouTube live for the pre-show, and then we post it up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ringsidereport.net, with the .net spelled out, D-O-T-N-E-T. So if you're not watching this on YouTube, because I see we only have like a couple viewers, no one's watching this on YouTube. You're listening to this on the podcast most likely. You can go watch it on YouTube. This whole thing that we've been doing on the podcast that you're listening to on the pre-show. We just got a good comment. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can go on our YouTube channel and watch the video where you just saw a great comment from our boy Francisco who says Cookie Monster for the win. Cookie! I do the voice a lot. I have to. It's part of being a dad. You'll learn one day, buddy.
I love just having your son around so I can just kind of act like he's kind of like my son a bit. I do that with a lot of people. Like, that's why I take photos with your son. And they're like, oh, that's your son? I'm like, oh, he's a good boy, but his mom has custody. Like, I don't say that I'm not like his dad, but I'm not saying I am his dad. So
Could you not say that you're his dad? Could you not claim to be my son's father?
I didn't claim that.
That's a bit weird.
I didn't claim that at all. I didn't. I just said, like, I don't have custody.
His mom has custody. It's
not true. It's true.
No,
Is
it's
it
not true. His mom doesn't have custody. Both his parents have custody.
Okay, and his mom's
There's
a parent? No, yes.
So this dad has custody as well. We live together.
I just didn't mention that part. That's all.
You serious?
No.
Okay. I thought you were serious. And I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Is that bad? That says something about you, John.
I guess, yeah. But no, it's not true.
You claim my son is yours. That would be terrible. I would not be happy with that. That'd be strange. Even for you, John, it would be weird.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Even for you, Mr. Thumb Up the Butt. It meant something. I'll never forget that. Never forget.
Still live in the past.
375. Never forget.
It's good. With impression.
Yeah. Hell yeah. New Japan, I guess, is happening. There's some New Japan stuff happening this week. The road to Don Taku is going down. There's a show on the 23rd, 24th, 27th, and then the 28th is Don Taku, and then the 29th. More Don Taku. So we have some big matches coming up. Big matches. Let me try to get the card for you. When is the 28th? The 28th is next week, so we'll get to that.
Saturday.
Yeah. So we'll recap the 23rd and the 24th events next week, but I want to give you a little bit of an idea on who is wrestling at these shows. At least the main events and what's going down in New Japan Puro Wrestle. Main event coming up on the 23rd for the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. The new champions, Desperado and Kanemaru, representing Suzuki-gun, taking on Los Ingobernables team of Bushi and Hiromu. That's a hell of a main event. The co-main event, we have another battle of Suzuki-gun versus Los Ingobernables. Davey Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer, the Killer Elite Squad, teaming up with their leader, Minoru Suzuki, to take on the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito, and Evil and Sanada. The other theme of this tour, this road to Don Taku, it's not only the road to the big Los Ingobernables versus Suzuki-gun meeting of Naito versus Suzuki for the IWGP Intercontinental title, but we're also heading towards the IWGP Heavyweight Championship being on the line. Kazuchika Okada taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi. A big match. Go Ace, as you know. But Tanahashi and Okada, they'll be wrestling. And the interesting thing about this match is Okada has defended the title 11 times.
Okay.
Which is a record. The record is held by Hiroshi Tanahashi. So to break the record, he will have to beat the man, Tanahashi. So, big match. So, that's kind of the theme of this tour that New Japan is doing right now, this string of shows at the end of April. It's Suzuki versus Naito and Okada versus Tanahashi, and that's really what everything is building towards. And those matches will be incredible. I'm mostly excited about Naito and Suzuki. That's going to be crazy. But also, can Okada do it? Can Okada beat Tanahashi once again, break the record, and be the 12-time defending IWGP Heavyweight Champion? I think he can. I'd honestly be surprised if Tanahashi won the title from Okada here. I'd be very surprised.
Wow.
I mean, Okada's had such a run. He's beat Tanahashi before. It doesn't feel like Tana's getting some sort of giant push right now. It'd be weird if Tana was a champion. I don't know where that would go from there. But, I mean, hey, New Japan, they surprise you. You never know what they might do. I thought Zack Sabre Jr. was maybe going to take the title from Okada. That didn't happen. So, maybe Tana will take the title. I don't know. I'm interested, though. I think less so in the result, but more in the match, because I know Tanahashi and Okada are going to kill it. They're awesome. You see Chaos is coming to SmackDown?
Yeah, and someone tweeted about that.
Okada tweeted about it. He's like, no, actually, we're in Japan. Because that's the name of Okada's group, Chaos. Okada's in it. Will Ospreay's in it. A ton of guys are in Chaos, you know? Jay White is in Chaos. The U.S. champion. Yeah, and a few guys were tweeting like, no. I saw Will Ospreay, when the WWE tweeted Chaos is coming, he wrote, like, we are? Which, how awesome would that be? A Chaos invasion into SmackDown? Like, Okada, Ospreay, Jay White, they all show up and start whooping ass. That would be crazy. I would love that. It's not happening, though. What was that Chaos thing? Is that just for sanity?
Maybe, I could see that.
Because it sounded like in the promo, Eric Young's voice was in there, right? So I think it's just a promo for sanity. But why did they say Chaos? Are they changing the name of Sanity to Chaos? And you can't do that because there's already a group called Chaos.
You have a doorbell, so we'll end the YouTube here.
All right, end the YouTube.
The show's on hiatus right now.